Hi guys, welcome back to the Town of Light. So I have figured out where she goes, because the lights are on and it's stupid. This is a police document committing someone to a lunatic asylum. That is such a lovely language. And there are lots of numbers on there, starting with 50. 2D? Okay. I knew you could click on that, you just couldn't do it while Charlotte was in your hand, and you still can't pick up the keys. Yes, because we've got electricity running forever in here.
The cold goes away, you see? The light, warmth. We can do it. The cold goes away. It's not forbidden.
The warmth isn't forbidden?
Now we can go to that ward where everything started.
Ah, so it would be this to receive help.
In the observation ward on the ground floor.
I see. Well, I actually feel like it's quicker to go down the stairs. Maybe, maybe not. The yes, because you would be being observed to start with, but I'm guessing it's down here. Let me just double check. Observation is number 8. Oh, it's the other way. It's this way. Yeah, observation. Okay. Whoa, why are you closing? And it's not letting me turn to open you. Obviously, it's like trying to streamline, like these ones aren't the ones that you're looking for. It's actually pretty cool. It means you don't waste your time looking in all of them to find the one. Because I'm imagining most of them are pretty much the same. Oh, there's no floor on this one. Do I gotta jump down? Oh, that is strange. And I can't turn around and look back. Oh, this is very strange and very worrying, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Can I walk? There we go. Kinda. Look, some beds. It's a very strange experience. I feel a little bit nauseated from that, actually, which is quite surprising, because you wouldn't think. I just wish I could run. Ooh, make this go a bit faster. And I'm not allowed any help, apparently. I just have to keep going. And there's a door.
I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark.
Ooh, this is super slow.
A limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 and I was afraid, always afraid. A fear that wore me down.
Okay.
But I could not speak.
Just like to point out,
everything terrified me, even thinking.
If you were 90 when you were committed to the asylum in 42,
they said they were taking me to a place.
You'd be 90 years old. Because it's 2016. You're 90 years old, but your hands are not that of a 90-year-old.
They dragged me away and tore off all of my clothes. Every last stitch. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days.
Your hands in the game aren't that of a 90-year-old.
My nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist. Is it really your hands? Oh, this is really bothersome. Your hands aren't old. Oh, God. Please pay me some attention. You're sat on my bed. Please.
Can you put on some clothes in the corner over there? Why have they shaved your hair? Wait, none of these people are visitors. We're all inpatients. I don't blame you for... Oh, what? Hello.
She was my only hope in this hell. I was falling down amongst the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive.
I know, but I'm scared. It looks like she's going to murder me. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I don't think it is intentional, but she really did look like she was going to murder me.
The door is locked from the outside. Here, the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
So what, you're stuck in here? Okay, I think you're imagining it. Well, I had the footsteps go this way, so let's go this way. What's down here? Ooh. Little garden for our wine bottles to grow some more wine. And some bathrooms and urinals. And some toilets. And some showers, which could use a showering. So, I mean, like, come on, this is such a perfect place to, like, get beaten up and mauled or something. You don't want that. You don't want to be trapped like that. More showers. Oh, and a bath. Let's get some fresh air in here. Okay, well, I'm assuming I didn't want to come in the bathroom. So... You are here. Toilets. Where's number 12? Oh, I see. Number 10 is the refectory. In here. Oh, Charlotte, what are you doing in here? Did you help me because I helped you? Hello, you. Do I have to... I mean... There's a naked person again. Another naked person. Lots of people crying. But what is it exactly we do in here other than exist? That's my doll. I get the feeling you're going to touch... What's her name? It begins with an E. This character, that's why you're taunting her with her doll. Because I think she'd be too young to understand that. But look, the toilet's down here. But this side is the light side, so... Hey, there's a bath.
He laughed, panted, latched over me. It hurt when he touched me. I thought I'd split apart suddenly with a loud thud, shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, filthy. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while he Renée obeyed. He was the boss in the realm of light. I was devoured by the evil I had done. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. My God, those medical examinations. The doctors said there was something inside me, which they would have dragged out of me. My God.
Where is the compassion? I'm sorry I've made you visit that twice now. This will be okay. Charlotte's not there anymore. All these doors are now open, but I can't really see there being many differences in them. Oh, this one's different. They're locked. I have the hiccups. Okay, so why do we have a locker room? Dear Director, I've been working in this institute for 5 years now. I'm a simple person. I'm not educated and I feel embarrassed at writing to you. I always try and look on the bright side, but sometimes we do have to do difficult things. That's our duty, and I will understand and accept it. There is no alternative. However, I've decided to write you because something is happening which is not acceptable. I am well aware that among us there is someone who dedicates too much attention to the younger female patients that are confused. The serious nature of this matter has spurred me on to write to you. I am certain of your indignation and the measures that you will adopt to solve the problem. Please accept my fondest regards and respect. So somebody has complained about it. But you know what? People didn't care. It's horrible, but people were just like, well, you know, they helped me do my job, so, you know. Or even worse, you say it's false allegations, and yes, false allegations did and do happen, but you've got to, you know, investigate when it's actually happening. And I'm guessing, oh, there's something inside of you indicates pregnancy, then you pretty much know in an asylum that something is happening, because I'm pretty sure the men and women are kept very well apart. Or at least they were. I can hear something.
She stayed with Renée during those terrible medical examinations. That's what gave her the strength to survive.
Who? Charlotte?
They went to the gynecology ward on the first floor.
Oh, of course. Of course. I've seen. It was blocked off, though. Here we go, first floor. Ah, it's suddenly not. This must be some horrible, oh god, memories. More of this stuff. Really? Well, suddenly I don't think it's about, you know, deflashing anymore. I'm in the
21/08/1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I am referring a patient to you, Renée T. This wretched girl eluded our control and caused trouble in the park almost 3 months ago. The nurses should pay more attention. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll sort things out. Don't worry. We don't want to make things any worse.
That's
Then
horrible.
They said that Renée was crazy and that the illness was all in her head.
Which is probably enough to make you crazy.
Little girl, be careful.
Not
I
being
was scared and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renée. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I write down what I see about you. Everything I see.
That sounds so
He didn't hate
evil.
Renée. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
So we're gonna go to the surgery room. Down here. That'll be in here.
The doctor who wrote things down was in surgery C.
A, B, C. I cannot read who that was. Let's have a look at this brain. And the syringe is just left here. See, this wouldn't happen. It would be properly cleared out.
12th March 1938.
You were there since 38, not 42.
16 years old, Menarche at the age of 12, housewife, father unknown, mother a seamstress. Admitted for observation yesterday morning from Pontevedra, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for psychiatric evaluation, which has been executed by me. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she has tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We shouldn't read this document. It's forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
I'm just trying to work out how old she is. Oh. Don't be scared, nothing will happen to you. No, go down. There we go.
We should look for Amara. We must hurry. We should follow the memories and make sure they
Oh
don't
no,
fade.
I want to read them. Go on.
She is scared, hears noises and spirits, presents serious signs of anxiety psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, has a distressed expression, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand properly. She has not felt well for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. She always scares me. She chases me. Why are you here?" I had argued with my mother, and I was so disturbed by the shock that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children were whispering, calling my name.
Squeaky.
16th March. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. 4th April. Transferred to the quiet ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renée. She had to pay for what she'd done. Like witches at the stake.
Is this
So
what frightened
many
you?
things frightened me. The system I lived in was all built on fear and light. There was no mercy or understanding in the town of light.
Okay. So in 38, if she was 16, that means now in 2016 she's 94, but she does not have the hands of a 94-year-old. So new theory, she's not that Renée anymore. She died and has been reborn, and it's not the first time, because if she lived during the Salem witch trials, for example, or something like that, and she's been burned as a witch before, and she kind of remembers that in her next life, and then in her next life she remembers her previous life. They were hallucinations, not reality. That doesn't help. She knows that they were hallucinations. But it must have been
21st
horrific.
April. She is more awake this morning and responds to questions. She complains of headaches. She became emotional when she found out that her mother was there. She says that one day, years earlier, when she was with a friend of hers, she met a guy who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. There, she was made to smoke cigarettes and drink spirits, and that guy showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says that he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep it a secret. These details were roughly confirmed by her mother. After that, she became domineering, impatient, and hostile to her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public, going from laughter to tears without warning. She rants, masturbates. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know that I deserve to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then.
What did you do? Let's think of the rest of clinical diary to understand.
She was uncooperative during the examination. She didn't want to be stripped. She remained rigid. Voluntary attention almost absent. Probable hallucinations. 25th April. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal. Reactive pupils.
What did you have to feel guilty
Let's
about?
find Amara and we'll find the full medical record.
Is it because... Is it... Where was Amara again?
The park, at the back, and then down towards the kitchens.
Oh, I know. Was it because you were raped? Because that makes a lot of people feel guilty. But I don't... Why is this door not closed? Oh, that's a bit freezy. It's a good background. Yeah. So I wonder if what we've said to her there has any influence on the ending?
This place. Time. Memory.
Is this a shortcut? Press Y. Experience. Yeah, okay, but I want to have a look at the memories. I don't want to actually rewatch them. I don't know what the picture at the bottom means. Right. Oh, there's some stairs there too. I missed. Oh man, do I have to go all the way around now? Is this a gap in the fence? No. Is there a gap down here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I have to go round properly. Don't want to. Do. Will you just let me walk? Yes. So at least I don't have to go up and round. Maybe. Let's just walk through these. Okay, maybe I do have to go up and round. Why have they done this to me? Why couldn't this just be a nice open area? That would be nice. And I'd be there already. And not stuck in these trees. There we go. Go all the way around to get to that place. I just love the way the light shines through the trees here. I really do. Right, let's open this again. So, Amara... Oh, what's all the way back there? We never went all the way back. So, if these are the kitchens... Park at the back, then down towards the kitchens. No, I think the kitchens are... Why are the kitchens so far away if that was the building we saw in the distance? I mean, this looks like it could be a kitchen, but it could just be a... Oh, nothing meant up there. I'm going to be so frustrated if it meant up there. So at least we'd have had a good explore now then. See, that's the exit. People have prayed here, it seems. Yes, I think I've come to the wrong place. Darn it. Can I cut through this way? I think we have to come here later. These are certainly not the kitchens, it's a greenhouse. Right. I'm gonna end this episode here. And I'll be back for the next episode when I get over there, where I just was. So see you then. Bye bye.